We could end up with a rainy weekend and a really hot summer. Some days it's just better to keep the little ones inside.
That's right. But what's there to do? Here with a few ideas on how to have some indoor fun is children's author Melissa Williams. Good morning and thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Okay, now what does this need to read?
Yes, we need to get the kids reading this summer because when you have a house full of books, they're going to grab for the books. So you want to make sure that the books you include in home are some of the ones that they've picked out. Scholastic says that if the kids get to pick out their own books, they will become future readers. The chance for them to become future readers will increase. So we have all kinds of series for the kids that love one book and then want to keep reading. There's, of course, the Percy Jackson series. That one is a really popular one for boys, and sometimes it's harder to get the boys to read. So you want to make sure that you have the Greek mythology and some of the fantasy. I put the Turtletown series of mine out there because it's all about sports and surfing. Kids love that. So we want to make sure that there's always books in the home.
And like you said, if they get to be a part of it, hopefully then they will read it. You also suggest games, and we're not talking video games.
No video games. I mean, that's easy for them to grab. We want to do things that keep them creative at home. So of course the board games like Monopoly and Pictionary and Memory, but I like to make the games. So in my creative writing workshops, I actually make flashcard games that increase memory and association to the senses. So for instance, we have a word like funnel cake. What is the first thing that comes to mind for you guys when you think of funnel cake?
Oh, powdered sugar dripping down my face.
Yes. So that's a
Rodeo carnival.
Yes, Astro World. So positive association. Some people, they don't actually have a positive association with funnel cake every once in a while.
Stomach upset, maybe.
Right. So this increases communication. If you write down your memory, the parent's memory is going to be different than the child's memory. I mean, one fun one is payphone. So for kids, they may think of like Superman or something, and we're thinking of having to stop on the side of the road to make a call.
You use your cards with words on them. No more numbers, addition, subtraction with flashcards?
Well, you can do that too, because you definitely, as we're already, midway into the summer, you want to keep the flashcards going with your math games. There's so many options when you just make them at home.
And you say build a fort or a reading nook too, something fun for the kids where they want to go and read.
Isn't it so funny how kids love being under enclosed structures, especially if they're making them? So it increases their imagination. Bring those books inside that fort, or the reading nook is what I like to call them.
And what about the child's creativity?
So always have, as you see, we've got notebooks and pens and markers and all kinds of things. Have those readily available for the kids so that they can pick up a notebook really quick, create a story with their parents. On my website, MelissaMWilliamsAuthor.com, I have all kinds of worksheets to help you build characters.
And also, tell us about the characters and a character chart, so to speak.
Right, so if you're doing a character chart with your kids, you always start with your hero. Your main character is the hero of the story. It's all about them. But then you build those secondary characters to create either conflict or help that hero out. Often kids, they think there's a bunch of main characters, and there's not. There's villains and sidekicks.
Well, Melissa, thanks for being here. You also say get that treasure hunt going. Anything that works their mind a little bit. Appreciate you being here this morning.
Thank you.
I want to go on a rainy day and go have fun with the kids now. Fox 26 Morning News Extras next.